Hi, today we will have a look at this. So what do you think it is? We have here what must be a big, very strong, very serious circuit breakers or switches box from a Soviet battle tank or armored vehicle or something like this. So you can see we have a set of other switches or circuit breakers behind this cover. So they are secured. In fact, you cannot reach them easily. You have to put your finger under in order to be able to actuate them. Some of them seem to be temporary, but in fact no, they are just very hard to put in position. You can see we have two different models. These ones have no rubber finger on for some reason. On these ones they have it is well because they are hidden under this metal plate, but they have a phosphorescent dot at the end. Totally useless because first probably this is mounted, or maybe this is mounted on the tank ceiling. In fact, you can see the mounting holes are here, and the rating is in this direction. So maybe it is more or less mounted overhead of a tank pilot or whatever. So maybe this phosphorescent dots have a purpose, but I guess they will not get a lot of light. And before you complain, we will check if there is any radium or not in them with my trusty Master 1 dosimeter, and as you can see, nothing at all. So no radium in here, no danger, no problem. So yes, we have 4 of them, and you can see here there is these things which are probably screw holes filled with epoxy. So probably each one of these buttons have a big body at the rear, and they are attached with 2 screws each time. And they did cover the screw head with epoxy. On this one you can almost view the slot of the screw to prevent them from unscrewing, and also maybe to provide some water tightness. So there is this big plate here with something written in Cyrillic. This is for automatical something. I believe this is off, this is on, and here are probably the names of the equipment you will turn in and out of circuit. On the back we have the connectors on the model number plate, Cape R25, 2 kilos, and serial number. And we have just 2 connectors. So as you can see, this one has one very beefy central conductor, very big, and here we have 7 contacts, and if you count we have 7 buttons. So I guess we will just have wires in it, but I did already remove most of the screws. So by the way, these are the original screws, but they are very ugly and badly designed. You can see, not the best screws even for Soviet equipment. There is a rubber seal all around the cover, and I hope the wires are long enough in order to allow me to undo the cover. If I remember correctly, I did already open this previously. Maybe. Not sure, in fact. Oops. And what do we have? Yes, exactly as expected. Very beefy wires. You can see on this side the big terminal on the connector go to is shared between all these wires with a metal piece. There is one screw at the back, here screwed apparently on the central conductor, and this is some kind of a bus bar piece. All the wires here are written number 1. Each time you have 2 wires for your high current. This is distributed for some reason to a bus bar here. So you can see everything here and here is actually in parallel to this bus bar. So really you want a lot of current to be able to flow. And on this side we have also little smaller bus bar with 6 wires, but 2 of them are actually coming from here. So we have 8 wires for this bus bar, 6 for this one. For some reason they did pick up here and not here. So we have bodies, yes, they are circuit breakers, in fact they are not switches, because you can see we have amperage written on them. So I believe they did handwrite, you can see the amperage, because probably they are written on the side of the device, and when it is mounted on the box you cannot read anymore the sides, so it is why they did do it. So we have 2 different models. This one are brown bakelite, seem better quality, and these ones are black bakelite. So you can see it is 15, 30, 32, 15, 10 and 25, which is giving us 35, 120 or something like so amperes in total, which is really a lot. Well, they are the cut out amperage, not the working amperage of the devices, but still it is a lot. So it is why you have all these wires and this giant connector here. This must be almost 1 centimeter in diameter. But you can see the ground return is actually by the... In fact, no, you have no ground return because you are just cutting circuits. So this thing has no real ground except the case, but nothing is connected to it. They are just switches, so you enter here and you come out here. Really, really interesting. You can see the thickness here on this part, more than 1 centimeter here probably, of aluminium. And a really, really seriously made thing. So this is a keeper because it is a nice nice item. Maybe I could mount it in my car. Not sure if the roof of my car will be strong enough for weight. Okay, so thanks for watching, bye bye.